All right, y'all. Welcome back to Correctional Officer Stories with Steve. As always, I'm your host. Thanks for tuning in. I know I've been absent for probably about a week. However, I've been super busy, so I apologize. It's not an excuse, but damn it, I'm going to use it as one. How's everybody been doing? How's my goons doing, man? I haven't talked to you guys for a while. Miss you guys. Miss all my goons out there. Can't wait to get to 1K so I can go live. So goons, got a request. Help me get over that 1K mark. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about an officer who recently passed away. And he wasn't afforded the honor guard at his funeral. Now, he was an officer within corrections. The death was caused by, it was from suicide. But however, rest in peace to that officer. However, the policy with corrections states if it's an act of suicide, they don't let the honor guard represent. I know that Phoenix PD and Phoenix Fire lets their honor guard represent. And I know that Maricopa County and DPS, they look into it, and they don't just flat out say no. They look into it, and they have the option of letting that honor guard attend the funeral. I think it's absolute horseshit that the Department of Corrections even entertain that idea. You should get an honor guard no matter what, because either way you go in there day in and day out, and you don't know if you're coming out. So if you've ever worked in corrections, you know what the hell I'm talking about. If you haven't, then you don't, and don't give me your opinion. You know what time it is if you've worked, especially in a level 5 male facility. You know what time it is. Any yard, really, to be honest. But there are some that are more, how should I say it? Just busier and crazier than others. I personally don't think I knew the officer. I know of him. I knew his name. I never worked with him. I don't think he ever worked for me when I was a sergeant. But that's besides the point. I totally agree with his wife. The DOC should change, Department of Corrections in Arizona should change their policy and let the honor guard attend and take care of that funeral, period. There is no discussion on that. It should happen. They need to change it. They've got some ridiculous policies in the Department of Corrections, and that's one of them. And that's a big one. Highlight that mug and change it. I'm not going to put any names out there because I didn't know the officer. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't put his name out there just out of respect for his family and stuff. So anyway, I believe his wife's in corrections as something as well. I just don't know what position she holds. Anyway, like I said, I don't agree with it. I think it's super disrespectful. I do know that a lot of officers were there. Some of the honor guard team members were there. I did see them in the picture. They were all in their Class A's. So hopefully they give this man a proper burial and funeral. Anyway, respect to the family. Anybody that's watching this that attended that or know that guy, my heart is out to you. My cap. I hope everything is well, and may that officer rest in peace. Like I said, I don't know his circumstance. Anyway, moving forward, I got to see one of my officers last Saturday night. Officer who used to work with me. You worked for me when I was a sergeant. So shout out to you, Machuca. It was good to see you, man. He was one of my best officers. I could go to him for anything. And I went to him a lot, and he was always all over it, especially during audit time when we had to square things away. He was my keys and tools officer. So Machukes, if you're watching this, buddy, shout out to you, brother. Miss seeing your face, dude. My job nowadays is a stressful position. I actually work two jobs. But my main job, it's very stressful. And I shouldn't say that. I still work for the state in a different capacity. I've been out of corrections for almost a year and a half. I took a position with another state agency, and then I just took a new position with the same agency I was with that I took the position a year and a half ago. I just took a different position. And it's similar to what I did in corrections with as far as like investigating and fact finding and things like that. So it can be stressful. I'm still new to it. I'm still getting my feet wet because I did a lot of investigating in corrections. I did a lot of interviewing of inmates. I did a lot of interviewing of officers. I did a lot of terminations. I shouldn't say a lot, but I did terminations of officers. And so I used to do fact finding a lot and investigations as I was also for corrections. I did a lot of fact findings because I held another title within corrections while I was a sergeant. So I had like a dual role. So anyway, not an excuse, just saying that's kind of why I haven't been on for a while. But I appreciate all my goon squad. Thank you for being loyal to me. Like I said, help me get over that 1K mark so I can go live. It's crazy. It actually looks like snow here in the valley today. It's hail, but it looks like it's snowed. I mean, it's stuck. It looks just like snow. You wouldn't know it. It looks, they're little pellets, but from a picture, you really can't tell unless you zoom into it. Yeah, I did get a haircut because I do get a haircut about once a week to keep it squared away. That might die out here quick. Who knows? I'm thinking about getting rid of the beard. What do you guys think? I mean, it's come in nicely. It's pretty thick. But at this stage, it just kind of like sticks out until it starts to get like the length. So I don't know. I'm going to keep it obviously through November because it's No Shave November. I've had it for about a year now. I don't know if I'm going to keep it through the year, beginning of the year, if I'm going to take it off. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to keep it through December because I got something coming up where I'm going to have to paint it a different color, white. So you guys take a guess at what you think that's going to be. Anyway, again, thanks for rocking with me, all my loyal goons. I'm thinking about coming out with some merch. So if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions, I'm thinking about Goonie or the Goons. And then, or like Goon Squad. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there. If anybody has any ideas, throw them at me. BDS Trigger Man, if you're watching this, throw me an idea, man. I know you follow me heavy. Appreciate your support. 813 South. I haven't seen you for a while, man. Where you been? Drop a comment in below. Let me know you're still hanging, brother. Anyway, thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate y'all. I will be bringing more content. I know I promised. I don't think I promised, but I said I'm going to have some interviews, some guests on. I'm going to. I've just been busy. I still owe a couple people a call back who think probably that I've blown them off, but I haven't. I've just been busy. So if you're happening to watch this and you're one of the ones I have to call back, then I haven't blown you off, man. I've just been super busy, and it's just, life's taking me in a different route. However, I'm going to continue keeping my channel. If you look there, I do have a new photo up. So hopefully we'll get some things. We're going to be leaving here in the coming months. We're going to be moving, so things will change. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for rocking with me. Peace out.